We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Denver Broncos and the Cincinnati Bengals. For the opening kick. And away we go in Cincinnati. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? 7 Pirates. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They're going play action. Rolling deep right away. And the coverage passes an early test. They've got somebody there to knock it away. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Injuries like these haven't stopped them from locking up a playoff spot, Brock. They've been able to fight through them to remain one of the best teams in the entire conference.
I mean, I love that word, fight. It's definitely the key one here. There's been tremendous fight, grit, toughness up and down this roster to keep their level of play despite all these injuries. And they've gotten some tremendous fight out of the players who've stepped into those shoes and taken advantage of the opportunities. When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Oh, I said. Ready. My name is 12.
Here's Nix. Brought in right side. Get some space around midfield. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Let's go now. Ready.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Offense to the line. 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's into the hands of Franklin. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Oh, I said.
Throw here, 3rd down. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Come on, ready?
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Get set. 180. Set.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Set.
Burrow out of the shotgun. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
On 1, ready?
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Here we go.
Oh, they're going to have a fullback trying power for it. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. Here's someone from a family of punters, Ryan Stonehouse, on to punt on 4th. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And it's a shorter punt. He manages to get it just beyond the 40 before it goes out. Great field position for them. First and 10 from the 43.
Oh, set. Ready. Go.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Now set up the screen here. It's Harvey. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning a screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Oh, set. Ready.
Zone read, a give to Harris. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Nix, quick out wide, complete. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Second and 6 coming up here. Nix from the gun. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
and I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
And the Broncos 1st down.
The Broncos into the red zone for the first time. They've got 1st and 10 right along the 20. From the red zone now. It's Sutton with back-to-back catches. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos go up 6-0 here in the first. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Return. The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. And gets 16 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
First down.
Only took them one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
Gun. Stop. White 80. Stop.
Burrow setting up the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
180. Nice hot.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So now it's going to be third and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here we go. 180.
Third and long. Here's Burrow. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Throwing here, Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I can promise you that is a throw, and it's a quarterback when it leaves your hands. You do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
It's a third down give to Harvey. Broncos take a 13-0 lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
Here we go, here we go.
Starting the drive with a give to Moss. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Hey, can.
We've hit the end of one in this showdown between two of the league's best. It's the Broncos out in front. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin.
Here we go.
They have second and pretty long here. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Here we go. What is that?
On third down, here's Burrow. Short pass brought in. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up fourth down. Ryan Stonehouse back out there again to punt it away. And he'll try to hit this one well. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space. Your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
Second down, looking for options. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Giving this to Harvey. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Shotgun snap to Nix. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Here's Nix to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. It's Harvey straight ahead. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Give him 8 on that one. And it's going to be 1st down Denver.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'll really break the backs of a defense.
Quick to the left, it's caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Get it! Cavity Lions! Panther 60! Panther 60! Let go!
They'll go play action. Well, right side, caught by Smith. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Here's Harvey running from his own read. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. A handoff for Harris, running right. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Looking for an open. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. So here's Kaimi Fairbairn, ready for the field goal try. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Up and good from Fairbairn. And they come away with some points on that series.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Going play action here. Burrow. Downfield, this finds Waddle. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
That's for Waddle again. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Come on, ready?
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Big 13. Shot.
Burrow from the gun. That's complete to Gesicki outright. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
On 2, ready?
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Gun. Shot.
Again, it's Burrow. Setting up the screen to Moss. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
Well, that was great timing. Great timing by the big fellas to get out in front of that screen. You could see it coming. Running back has the lineman in front of him to clear a little space. It's all about his athleticism after that.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go. Wide 80. Shot.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Shot.
They'll run with Moss. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Let's get set. 180. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Oh, set. Ready. 180. Hot.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Nix from the gun. Gets it downfield on target to Sutton. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 from the 43. They kick the running back in motion. Nix with it on 1st. Has him on the quick hitter. Then he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. So this is going to be second down and long following the holding flag.
Oh, I said. Ready. Ready, my son. Olay, olay, olay. Olay, olay, olay.
Once more, it's Nix. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off a defense at any time.
Well, even after the dropped INT, Brock, this drive's days seem numbered. They've got third and long here. Third and long for him here. He's going deep! And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on third down.
Oh, my son. Ready.
Nix to throw again. And set up the screen here. It's Harvey. He's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on third down. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt. Punt team downs this one just inside the 40.
At their own 36-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
11 Thomas. Right 80.
He's back to throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Okay, here we go. Right 80. What is that? 11 Thomas. Stop.
The final throw before the break. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
Here we go. 11 MT.
Off the play fake. Burrow. Connects on the crosser. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Hits him on the out route. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Big 13. Big 13. 11, 11, 11.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. Ryan Stonehouse will kick it away. And oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Bronco 80.
Pass play coming here. This is Sutton working the right side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
There's the fake. Here's Nix. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play. And the Broncos 1st down.
They give up the middle to Harvey. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Ready? Right here. Bombers.
On third down, here's Nix. This is Ridley working the right side. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. The big play, and that's some 17 yards. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And a Broncos first down.
From the gun, they go with Harris. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Hey, these are the type of gains he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
Nix now on first and 10. Ball is caught. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos push their lead further to start the half. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Jukes away from one. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go. Hot. 180. What is hot?
The drive starts with a run by Moss. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
He's brought down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
Second and 3.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Here's the backup. First throw. That's low and bounces short of his man. Trying to find his tight end. And now it's 3rd and short.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
From the gun on 3rd down. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
This one well struck and angled toward the sideline. And this punt is out of bounds with no chance at a return. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 30. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Now a toss. This is Harvey. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down Denver.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Now an inside handoff to Harris. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
On the draw, they give to Harvey. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Almost set. Ready.
They fake the hands off. Now Nix. Yeah, would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. That sets up third down.
Small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. Good running, rips off about 7, but they're still short. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
So here's Kaimi Fairbairn, ready for the field goal try. This one from 47 yards away. Up and good from Fairbairn. And that extends the lead to 20.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
This our last play of the quarter. Back to pass on first and 10. This finds all complete. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. So we're through 3 here. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Running out of the gun with Moss. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have second and 3.
7-yard pickup.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Throw left side, and Gesicki has it. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go. Go.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Here we go, Shaq.
Throwing from the gun here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jonte Barron has it. And the Broncos take over on his 5th interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
So first and 10 now from the 30. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Well, they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's second and 13. Motioning left is their running back. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Oh, my son.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he'll scrape together what he can on the return and gets it back to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He cuts it right. 3 inside the 30. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals get it back to within 2 possessions. Honest Little for the extra point. And he pulls it. It's no good. Kick goes too far to the left. Point after left on the table. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Start with a give to Harris. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Back to throw. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Jeremy Crawshaw, the one who's going to send this away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Working now from the gun. Complete over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Offense in the hurry up here.
At their 48-yard line.
Give on 2nd, it's Brown. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Broncos go with a dime look here on third down. Back to throw. Finds a man right side. And he goes out with enough for the first, but we do have a flag down on the play. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. So they get dings for the holding. You gotta wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for third down. Third and long for him here. Completed to his running back. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
It's his running back. And they'll watch him go out a ways from that marker, partner. And that's a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Harris gets it on the draw. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Hold on a sec. Ready.
Harris once more. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Hold on a sec. Ready. Aim and hit.
Another run with Harris here on first. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
QB keeps a 2nd down option. And he's not able to escape. The zone read doesn't work. It's going to cost him a couple of yards, too. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Broncos moments away from win number 12. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Harris gets it on the counter. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Najee Harris, the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Bengals 13.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Go.
Here's a design run. draw it up for him. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. We'll draw it up for him. They've got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is 4th down. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week.